It's a ghost house tour. What am I doing? Just hanging out. I've been good. What time is it? It's 5:28. I'll probably come back live later. Show my face. I already did. Oh, look, I could lay the seat back. Great. Hey, hey. You're sitting, yeah, I'm sitting in the passenger side. My mom's sitting next to me. The window? What window? What window? Change the purple room? No, I think I'll keep it. Can you drive the car? No, but I'm gonna learn to drive. Yeah, soon. We're gonna be gravy. You can't drive. Yes, I can. I went driving twice. I know how because I went driving twice. Once in an SUV and then in a Buick. A green Buick. That Buick that I have, it's a video. If you scroll down, I showed my car. I didn't show the license plate though. But my brother gave me a Buick. And then he gave me a small Ford SUV. I really like that car. But then both the cars went to coworkers. One went to a coworker that needed it, the Buick, because he's like, it's just sitting there. I'm just going to give it to him because he needs it to get to work. And I was like, okay, fine. Because my brother works. He works. So, well, at the time he was working, you know. And so he couldn't take me to go drive often. And then we had this small Ford SUV that he said, I'll get you another car since I gave that one away. And I was like, okay. So he got me this one. But then he ended up, his coworker bought it back because he bought it from his coworker's parents because, you know, they were selling it again. And the coworker bought it back because he traded the car, a car that he had, to pay off his loan. And he needed that car, so he bought it back for my brother. I love that car. So I like SUVs. Hi. So yeah, I have went driving twice. But I gotta learn how to drive so I can drive us places. There's a lot we gotta do. But yeah. So I don't know. I have a headache and I don't want to get down and get my Advil out of the trunk, but I might have to soon. Well, not soon, but I might have to. Plus, I have to make me ham sandwich for dinner probably. I don't know if I want. We just ate earlier. Well, that's all we can afford because we can't really afford much. So it's what we can have in the car, which is like peanut butter and jelly and ham sandwiches. That's about it. That's all we can have for right now. Until we get to a place where we can cook. You could do Uncrustables. I don't know. My brother ate Uncrustables. They sell them at the... at the Walmart. But I didn't want to get Uncrustables. I got Lunchables, which you don't have to heat up. Like the pizza one, you don't have to heat up. You can. I like it heated up, but you can eat it like that. And I like it without like it being heated up. So yeah, that's basically what I had was, or I get the cheese, ham, and crackers one. And I eat that right away, obviously, because that one has to be refrigerated. Obviously, they do have to be refrigerated, I think, but I eat them. Otherwise, it's peanut butter and jelly and ham sandwiches. Yummy. Where am I? Hanging out in the car. How many Lunchables do you need to give? I just eat one. I don't even eat two. I just eat one. I eat the pizza one, and that's good enough. Because I got 2 or 3. I got 3, but we usually get 2 each. And I eat one, and then I'll eat the other one, probably for breakfast or for dinner. Depends. But I ate all my pizza Lunchables. I gotta sit this up straight. I'm like leaning. Who am I lying to? Nobody. Why would I need to eat 2 Lunchables when I can't even afford to eat? Does that make sense? And plus, I don't need to eat 2 Lunchables. You know? I just eat. That's my mom. She's trying to get into the car. That's what that is. What did someone say? No, I don't have food stamps. That's my mom. I just said she's trying to get into the car. And my hood is in the back. I don't need it. I'm not cold, but trying not to run this car too much. But eventually we're going to have to run it for the heat. My mom is fine. I can't say what's going on. It's not health-wise. I can't tell anyone anything because it's nobody's business. It's not anyone's business what's going on right now, so. Oh, hopefully we'll get a place. I don't know when that's gonna be. There's a lot going on. Oh yeah, I told you guys, thank you for the lantern. I told you guys about that blaze we saw. Man, driving at night, like, you see a lot of stuff now. Like, dang, Albuquerque has become a crazy place. What'd you do all day? I can't say what we did all day because, yeah, it's not anyone's business. Sorry. Money has to be made, though. That's all I can say. But, yeah, that's, I can't say. Basically, I can't say anything. You know, some things have to be off the internet because people will be nosy. And I don't want people, because I have already been getting followed around enough. I don't need people to know where I be going, where I'm at, what I'm doing, because I don't need people following me around. I just don't. If I tell people stuff, then they'll go places and wait there, and then they'll try to follow it. No, thank you. Some stuff has to be kept off the internet. Boy, that scared me. I thought someone was walking this way, but no. I don't get scared anyways, but I just like, No, I wasn't in the car all day. Actually, I went driving. We went driving places. Duh. But I can't say what I was doing because obviously it's not anyone's business. And plus, I cannot be sitting down all day. I have to be moving around, going places. So that's where I went. Thank you for the bee. Like, if I tell people what I do all day, it's not anyone's business. I don't need anyone to be in my business. I'm just going to let people assume what they want. Like, you guys have to realize that parasocial relationships have to be kept that you shouldn't know anyone's business and I shouldn't know your business. That's the thing. I'm not out here trying to scrounge the internet for people's business. Like, it's not, I don't need to know that. What I need to know is what I'm doing. And that's my concern. My concern is myself, not anybody else. If I tell people what I do throughout the day, it's just people wanting to ruin things. Plus, they might ruin certain things that I don't need anyone in my business to begin with. And what bothers people is that sometimes, like, you could think that I don't do nothing all day, and that's great. I want people to think that because at the end of the day, I'm not here to give people any personal info and say, well, I went here today and I go here, because then people are going to be like, she goes there, so now we need to start going there. Watch her. This is what she does. We need to be there. Like, I have to be careful for my family's safety too, because people just want to try to keep me homeless, and that's not going to happen. And sometimes people get so mad because they don't know. Like, they get mad because they don't know exactly everything. And it's like, well, you could be mad all you want that I'm not telling you anything. Like, it was never anyone's business to know if we was out of that place or not. For that reason, because we get followed around. And look, we get followed around. We've already had people follow us around, Like, we've already had people. It's just like, I just tend to keep stuff for safety reasons. It's not anybody's personal business. Oh, it's a little bulldog, I think. It's a bulldog. I don't know what he saw, but he saw something. Oh, there's another dog. So what did you do today? A lot. That's what I did. That's all I could say. The other day we went and played, what was it, last week we played pool, I think it was. We went places too. We're doing a lot. I'm tired, bro. Yeah, I did. Actually, well, never mind. I can't say that. Can't say that either. If I say that. Well, you can't smell anything through the screen because we do take showers, so you can't. What do you smell? The body wash? Yeah. I have my stuff in my backpack. My Shea Moisture stuff. Guys, I do still have to take care of my hygiene. Hello. We do go to the laundromat. That's a thing. There's truck stops and places where you can pay to get a shower, right? And also, here they're going to start having portable showers. They're going to have showers for homeless people to go get a shower. So you could just go there. Like, do you think I just don't take a shower? Of course I have to. Hello, I'm in a car. You need it? Yeah, you would, considering some of y'all don't even know how to wash your clothes. You would think that, considering some of y'all don't even know how to shower properly. I wouldn't expect much from people that don't know how to shower or wash their clothes properly. It's always the people that are like, you're wearing the same outfit. Do you not know how to wash your clothes so you can wear the shirt the next day? Or are you just that lazy that you just don't wash your clothes because you let it sit there because you're too lazy to get up and wash your clothes, and your dirty shirt's sitting there for almost 2 weeks because you didn't wash it? Like, how do you think people wear the same clothes over again? Because they wash it? You don't. You don't do that. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all have thrown a dirty shirt on because you were too lazy to wash your clothes. I'm just saying. Thank you for the lantern. I wouldn't expect much from people that are not cleansly. I'm sorry. It's a Jasmine 2.0. I bet you your mother has had to tell you a time or two to take a shower. Not my mom. My mom never has told me I need to get into the shower or take a bath. But, yeah. It baffles me that some of y'all still support Jasmine, and she never rarely takes a shower. But, hey. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. If Jasmine doesn't take a shower and you're supporting her, I'm pretty sure y'all don't take a shower. The amount of dirty people you support, yeah, I wouldn't put it past people. You know, there's Leslie. Let's see, Jasmine. There's a whole list of people, but me, I'm not one of those people. I always maintain my cleanliness because I go places. Do you think I just want to hang around people? Perhaps somebody sees me and I smell horrible. You must be out of your mind. Like, you must be crazy to think that I'm walking around smelling when I have to interact with people. You know, let the internet think what they want about homeless people. That's why people... Never mind, I'm not even going there with that one. We're not even going to say that because all this talking down on homeless people, like if you're not about to be there, is crazy. You know what? I don't talk about people's living situations, but some of y'all really need to figure out what you're going to do with Trump being in office instead of worrying about someone who's already homeless. Because some of y'all, I'm pretty sure, are not built for this life. When you realize how hard it is, you're not going to be built for this life. You're going to be wishing you was inside a house. You're going to be wishing you was inside a bed. You're going to be wishing you was anywhere other than. And when people realize just how shitty their shelters are, and they try to go to a shelter and they realize that it's not good and they're better in their car, I'm going to say, I told you so. It's not being picky. It's because you learned your lesson. Some of these places ain't good for people. Like, I just don't get it why the internet is just so obsessed with a homeless person. Like, literally, I just don't get it. You know? I didn't do that to myself. Why are you saying I did it to myself? I wasn't in control of the rent, so there's that. It was a rental issue. It was a payment issue on my brother's end, which is why we couldn't pay the rent. I couldn't pay because I didn't have money because I paid last week. It's $400 a week. I had already put forth half of the money to help pay for the whole week. So that's where my money went. On top of getting things we needed, like toilet paper and dish soap and stuff like that I had to get with my money. Toothpaste. That was it. Like, between the toiletries and the rent, that's where my money went. I didn't buy anything that was unnecessary. When I had the money, that's when I bought the ice maker and the makeup stuff. And on top of paying $400 a week. And so when I paid last week, and then I bought all this stuff because I was like, okay, the rent's covered. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But it was a payment issue. That's all it was. And I can't blame my brother or my family, because we didn't know it was going to be a payment issue. So oh look, there's the kitty. But anyways, that's just what happened. You know, things happen that is out of your control. Yeah, I know. I said there's a kitty. It's like, it's out of my control. Like, why am I to blame? I was paying the storage, I was paying the internet and the phone bill. Mind you, that's like, what, $400 in bills on top of the $400 that I had to help out with rent sometimes. Because, like, it's $180 for the storage, it's $80 for the phone bill, and another $80 for the internet, which we don't have the internet anymore. That's like, what? That's already $160 plus the $180. That's like $200 plus $80 plus $60. That's like $300 in bills. On top of the toiletries I had to get and stuff like that. And, you know, I was doing good on TikTok with my live stream on my backup, on my main. But then when the subscriptions went down, I did get a little less. Like, it was a little less. And plus, I don't understand what's wrong with my backup. It was messed up. Because on here, I get all of the money I made. On my main account, they held back $200. I don't know why, but on there, it holds $200 back. I'm like, why does it do that? But on here, it gave me the full amount. Full. Like, on my main account, yeah, it was holding back $200. I'm like, that's stupid. I don't have to shut up. It's my live stream. Taxes? Well, if I have to pay taxes, they shouldn't be holding that money back, because that's being counted towards taxes I gotta pay. And I'm not even getting the full amount of my money. So that doesn't make sense either. Because even if they was holding it back for taxes, no, because this account gave me all of my money, and I mean all of it. They didn't hold back $200. I said I calculated without $200 to see how much money I would have to pay bills. And what do you know? I got all of it. I was like, oh, I thought they were going to take $200 out. No, they didn't. That's crazy. Yes, I do use the green screen for safety reasons. But, yeah, that sucks. It was a payment issue on our end. And then when we went back to pay, they said because they had payment issues from us before, that they couldn't allow us to stay there, because the lady that worked in the office did work with us. I'm not going to lie, because he had an issue with payment. I'm not going to say what, but he had an issue. And then we just made up enough to pay by the day, because we thought we had to pay like week for the whole week, but we were paying daily. So we paid daily. And then it got to the point where we couldn't pay, because I already had told my mom, I said, we need to figure out how to get out of here, because we're not going to be able to do it anymore. It's just too much. And I was sure enough right. I was right. We ended up couldn't do it. Mind you, I had already pawned my tablet, because someone was like, why don't you pawn your tablet or pawn this? I've already, like, you don't think I know about that? Yeah, I already pawned my tablet, because I said, you know what? Oh, well, because I had to help put some money in for the rent, because, like I said, the money last week went to bills. It went to groceries. It went to a lot of things. Like, I just thought we was going to stay there, because I was like, oh, they're working with us. And the only issue we weren't allowed back there is because they had rent issues. Mind you, the first time we had a room, we had a rental issue, like I said, because she told us that we still owed $100 after she handed us our ticket. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. How do we still owe $100? But How do we still owe $100, but you gave me my ticket? That seems suspicious to me. Then she was like, I got it, because she was like, well, you guys have to try to get $100 by the end of before I have to like clock out or I have to leave. And we were like, fuck, what are we going to do? Because we didn't have it. And then she was like, I got it. It's like, it seemed very suspicious. Like, maybe she put the money back that she was going to take. Then again, I'm not going to accuse anybody because I don't know. She claimed she didn't see me on the camera give it to her, but I was like, I gave it to you. I said, here. Like, I literally handed it to you. You ain't gonna, like, I don't know. At the time, I was like, she's just being nice. She's just being helpful. And I think that's where it sparked from there, because I think what happens to me on the internet, I feel like some people act like they don't know. And then we get into a situation where we can't really say anything because they say, oh, well, we're nice enough to let you stay here. So it's like that kind of like, we're nice enough to let you stay here, so you can't report anything. You can't say anything, because if you report us, we can have you kicked. That's why we didn't report a lot of things, because we were stuck. I don't want to be stuck at a place anymore. I don't want to be stuck somewhere where, I'm at the mercy of them and I have to like deal with stuff. I have to like not say anything because they won't do nothing about it, because they're graciously letting us live there is like what it was. Because the other housekeeper, not the one that's online, but the other one was like, I'm not going to evict you because of the internet. First of all, you're a housekeeper. You don't evict anybody. So why are you acting like you're the manager? And mind you, the manager was a guy that literally went into our room to see why our refrigerator wasn't working. A person, shocker, that went into our room despite the housekeeper saying that we didn't allow people in our room because it was dirty. Wow. And considering the fact that we allowed people into our room to spray for bugs, that's another thing too, because they sprayed. Oh, but our room was always dirty, but yet people came into our room. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I washed mine too, so what are you talking about? That's like, I don't know why you would come on the internet and be like, I washed my privacy. Okay. Do we need to know that? Because you could keep that TMI to yourself. They prevent people from renting places. And I'm not going to be prevented from renting shit. You have to have 3 times the rent, right? Anywhere. 3 times. And if people don't believe me, I would suggest you call some apartments in some places. There are affordable places, but it's not like what you think, especially trying to get a 3-bedroom. And no, I'm not going to live in a 2-bedroom. Okay, you live in a 2-bedroom. Okay, I'm not going to have to share a room with somebody or have somebody say, hey, you go sleep on the couch and I get a room. That's not right. Anyways, and even 3 bedrooms are expensive. The cheapest 3-bedroom was the one that we was living at, which was $810 for a 3-bedroom. And the only reason why we was paying that is because we were living there before management. We was living there way before management had took over. And once the new management took over, it went up to like about 900, I think, to 1,000. It was like a little over 1,000 at our old apartments. Mind you, I was like, we just got to try to keep this as long as we can, because this is the cheapest, like 810, unless I was living in a 1-bedroom by myself, which they have like, they're building a lot of areas are building new studios, and some of them require you to have good credit, and I don't have no credit at all, and it takes about like 6 months to build credit. And with the money I was doing on social media, I could have legit paid for my place, a studio. But I was like, all of this happened, and then I ended up having to take care of my family, and we ended up getting evicted from that place. And in the process, I was looking for a place because I said I need to get my own place, and that stopped me. And so here we are, and I'm literally not going to rent anymore. It's a hassle. And especially in an apartment, They want 3 times the rent. And if you're not even making that, man, the minimum wage here, people are making $600, $500. How do you expect someone to make 3 times the rent? Especially if places are over $1,000 for a 3-bedroom. And then you got to pay the lights. You got to pay your car insurance. I would have had to pay the internet. That's just too much, right? And with the route that we're going, we can save. We can work towards getting a house, you know. Although people are going to be like, you don't have enough money to rent, but you have money for a house. And I'm not telling people I'm going to have money for a house. And no, I'm not taking out a loan. I could take out like a $7,000 to $5,000 loan if I build up my credit. I could do that, but I'm not gonna. You know, there's possibilities. But for now, I'm not telling anyone anything because it's none of their business. It's none of your business. Worry about you and I'll worry about me. We could just live just fine. You know, there are some cheap places, right? I've already talked with my family about this. Like, if they really wanted to move out of Albuquerque, there are cheap places outside of Albuquerque. Like, there was this nice house we could have afforded, 4-bedroom. But, you know, we have too much stuff here. My family's not going to be the one to move out of the city. They don't want to. That's their choice. And I'm not going to force someone. You know, I really don't want to. And you know what sucks is that we shouldn't have to. Our government should be providing affordable living where we live. We shouldn't have to move out to other countries that are cheaper because we can't afford it here. That's not how it should work. They should be providing affordable living, which they are building affordable living places, but they're rebuilding motels that were shut down. They're turning old motels into affordable living, and that's stupid. That's the dumbest thing. I'm like, if you're going to take the time and effort to do that, why don't you take the time and effort to build an actual apartments that are affordable? Instead of just, building them out of motel rooms. That doesn't make sense. But okay. That's stupid. What did someone say? Hold on, let me see. Because I can't read it. Everything is happening. It's my own fault. I'm not the one who didn't get paid on time. And it was out of our control because we didn't get paid on time. Like, what? Okay. Get a job, they say. It'll be good, they say. You don't get paid on time because your check is behind, right? Wow. I've already seen someone personally have a hard time with their job in real life and not get paid on time. But you think that, imagine if someone had to pay their rent and they don't get paid on time. It's fun. You'll make more money. I make more money online than that person does at their regular job. I make way more money online than that person does at their 9-to-5 job. And what they make is not nearly enough for the rent here, especially for a 1-bedroom. Bro, I don't want to end up like that person and not be able to pay bills. It is good enough, but with the check that they're getting, dang, they wouldn't have a place. I don't know how people do it. With the way that I see some people make money, they have to be living out of their cars. Because $600, $500 to $600 is not enough for food, for gas, for lights, for a place to live, for any of that, including the internet and your cell phone bill. There is no way you can tell me that's enough for people to survive off of $600. You can't tell me. Yeah, I live in a car because I paid bills with my money. Did you think I could save my money? No, it went to bills. I made more than someone worked at a 9-to-5 job, but more money is more problems. I had loads of bills. Mind you, on top of paying $400 a week. Hello? So, of course, I wasn't going to have it. I paid $300 in bills. That's $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 right there. Plus, and all the other extra stuff I had to get, like toilet paper, shampoo, because me and my mom use different shampoo, like toothpaste, deodorant, all the other stuff, toiletries, all that stuff. It adds up on top of everything else. Getting my brother's car fixed, having to put a part in his cars and getting it fixed because he asked me to. He said, hey, can you help me? Gave him $200 towards getting a car because he said we really need a car. Helped him get a car. Like, there's so much stuff that went into things. And it was just unexpected stuff that come up because he was going to try to figure it out. But, he said, can you? And I was like, sure, we need a car. Let me help. $200 towards a car. That's things that we needed. $200 for a car part, which is what I bought to get the car running. I literally bought a $200 car part recently, like about 3 weeks ago, to get the car running. Like, there's a lot that goes into maintaining a car. Gas. I had to help with gas because he was taking the car to figure out how to earn the rent money, so that way we had rent money for each week. Like, I had to help with gas. That's fine because he's out there. I'm not complaining. There's a lot that goes into things. People act like it's not expensive, and you know darn well that there's nothing cheap. It's not cheap. You could still be making over $1,000 plus and still not be able to afford to live. Not even someone that makes $100,000 would be able to afford to live. In this economy, $1 million is not enough no more. Like, that's how crazy it is. That's how crazy this world is getting. It's so dang expensive, and I wish people lived in my shoes to see how hard it is. It's very hard. And especially because I get spotted everywhere, that just doesn't help my anxiety at all. Like, I'm like, see? I told you. See? Like, people don't listen, because how many times do people have to tell you in the comment section, if she gets a job, she's just going to end up getting fired because you're going to harass the job. Then you guys want me to work where I can't be seen. Mind you, the only warehouses that I can work at, which I tried to work at a warehouse once, it was not for me. I struggled. It was really hard for me to lift stuff. It's through Cali's. It's not permanent. It's temporary, and it's first come, first serve. Whoever is there first, they put you to work and they pick. Even if you're there first, you still may not get picked. And you wait there, and you get paid weekly. It's not enough. And then Amazon. So, like, someone was like, you can package stuff for Amazon. Amazon's way on the west side. It's way out in the middle of in the middle of nowhere by the jail. Way over by the jail. There is no way I would have transportation to get all the way out there. All the gas, unless I lived close by, I wouldn't mind working for Amazon. But Amazon's way on the other side of town. There is no way. With how much gas it is just to even get, like, you have a full tank of gas, by the time you get to the other side of town on the west side, it's like a half a tank is already gone. That's how much gas is wasted. And especially to keep doing that every single day, and the paycheck is no. Like, I don't have transportation to take me all the way out there. You know, my brother, yes, he does have a car running, but he has to do things to help us get into a place too. We all have to work together. And, you know, I just can't go way out there. I could say if it was closer to where I live, but I was like, I don't think we have an Amazon warehouse. And one day we went way out to the west side and we were driving by there and I saw Amazon. I was like, oh, there's the Amazon warehouse. But it's way in the middle of nowhere. It's by the Coca-Cola, I think. The Coca-Cola factory. Like, these places are... we used to live up that way, too. There's nothing out that way except the jail. And that's about it. And a few restaurants. It's like if you're leaving Albuquerque. That's literally leaving outside of Albuquerque almost. Way out there. I'm like, that's a hassle just for anybody to get anywhere. That's gas. That's like, man, the amount of money you would be spending on gas weekly for that job, they better be paying more than like $30 an hour. Because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. And plus, you have to, like, someone said I could use a P.O. box for an address, but I'm not going through the hassle of getting a job just for someone to recognize me. Even if I'm behind somewhere, right, and people don't see me, there's a possibility someone at my work could recognize me. That's still a thing. It may not be someone seeing me at my job. It may be a coworker that may be out to get me fired. Who knows? Like, there's a lot of variables that goes into that. That's why. And I said, once I get a place, I'm just going to get a work from home job because no one can see me. No one will know where I work because I'm not going to tell anybody where I'm working, what job I'm working for. Work from home, make my money, and stay home. I don't got to leave nowheres. Work from the comfort of my home. You know? I don't have to worry. I don't have to, like, worry about coworkers, having to deal with coworkers and be like, well, I have to tolerate this coworker and let them be rude to me because I don't have a choice because they're being nice enough. And say, if you don't do what I tell you, I'll tell the boss everything about what's going on online. I'm not going to be blackmailed anymore. I'm sick and tired of being blackmailed too, feel like I can't speak up or say anything, that I have to take people breaking the law, people doxing my family when they shouldn't be doxing, and doxing's against the law, but yet nothing gets done. I shouldn't have to go through all of that and not be able to, and the police don't help because the police are fucking useless. They don't do nothing. Like, I am not going to go through the whole process of having to deal with horrible people because I can't say anything, because I'm graciously being led to work, or I'm graciously being given a place, even though they could have asked us to leave like months ago. Like, I'm sick and tired of being at the mercy of people and being like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? You know what really pisses me off about fucking social media? Not a dang near one of y'all give a fuck about any of these social justice shit you talk about. And that's what pisses me off. You care about racism, but you literally kiss Jeffree Star's white ass all the fucking time. Like, he can't do no wrong. He gives honest reviews, even though he was fucking racist and a smotsy that literally had a KKK website. But yet we just love to forget that, but we still, even though it's rightfully so, to cancel Jeffree Star, cancel him too. Because what the fuck? You're out here, Adriel Sigler, making $30,000, making loads of money online, like, saying that her kids sucked the happiness out of her, and Ashley Trevino over here fucking getting lip injections and all this shit, not even having a bed for her kids, but yet people will still give her fucking money, still support her, still be out here because people are saying she's a horrible person. That's why you support her. Despite people saying stop giving her money, but you do it because you want to piss people off. Those poor kids don't have a bed to sleep on. They don't have a bed to sleep on. And you're still giving this ogre your money. Still out here. This other chick out here flaunting stacks of $10,000 to show whoever that she left that cheated on her that she's richness. When you get robbed because you want to prove your richness on the internet, you didn't listen to what that person told you. When he said do not film or flaunt your money on the internet, you do not realize you have 1 million eyes on you. You have 1 million followers. You're over here showing stacks of money so someone could find out where you live and rob you. You got robbed before. Do you want to get robbed again? And I'm pretty sure you got robbed before because people saw y'all was flaunting this expensive jewelry, these expensive bags, and all of this money. And they're like, yeah, you live in a $2 million mansion. Let's go rob you because, you know, some people are so idiots. They don't even realize what they're doing on social media. And one of your friends got robbed because y'all was flaunting the stuff. His stuff got stolen. And none of y'all dang near cared that his valuable stuff got stolen and he wasn't flaunting it everywhere. That's the sad part about it. You could care less if your stuff got stolen. But the way y'all treated him after his stuff got stolen, that was messed up. And then you got other people on here drunk as heck, looking a whole mess on live streams, literally doing absolutely nothing but makes the most money. Tell me how is that logical? And all of these people have been racist. All of these people have been some sort of whatever you tried to call me. And then you still support these people. I do not get it. It's just like the hypocrisy at its finest. You're just like them. Because I know people are going to say that. It's so dumb. These people are making thousands of dollars and you're the stupid idiots giving it to them. Imagine being a brainless dumbass that is giving people money that don't deserve it, but yet complaining that they're famous. Buying a mansion off of you. You don't even live in a mansion. As someone who is racist, who literally wore cultural appropriated hairstyles, is legit buying a mansion before you. Is that not sad? And doesn't even do nothing to deserve to be able to afford a mansion. Nothing. But be in drama 24/7. Come to the internet. And imagine if I cheated on somebody. Oh, the internet wouldn't be like, you ate that one. No, they would be jumping down my throats. Imagine telling someone they ate because they cheated back when that's embarrassing. And then what to say? Oh, well, at least they have money. They have a house and you don't. Because they rage bait and they can get away with it. Because their sons can use the N-word like he's black, but he isn't. Because some people could say the children suck the happiness out of them and then they get money. Because people could watch Adriel Sigler sit here saying, sticking out my gat for the Rizzler. And literally people will give her money for acting like a dissy dumbass on social media. Yeah, that's why they have money, because they can rage bait and constantly use N-words and be racist and be homophobic and be transphobic and be all of the shit that people try to put on me, even though I've explained my situation. But clearly that's not good enough. But day in and day out, they can do this shit and no one gives an absolute fuck. That's the problem. Of course they have a house because they can do that stuff and get away with it. They can neglect their children and make money off this app. Imagine your children not having a bed, but you make thousands of dollars online. Sorry, kids, you have to sleep on the floor. Why? Buy lip injections. Because that's more important than your bed. I'm sorry. Tough luck. And it just baffles me. While that person is sitting here complaining about an account helping the homeless because they report about you, because they're bringing awareness to you and you don't like it, and you're mad that this person is helping the homeless with the money they get from online. Trust me, if I didn't need the money online, I would help the homeless too. Why are you that bothered? And you were bothered at the fact they were going to put someone through college? At least they want to do something with their lives. You want to get lip injections and flaunt these stupid men on lives that don't want you. They don't want you. You're trying to hang on to a man, trying to put your business out there and get in little arguments with them on live like it's cute. No, it's mad embarrassing. You didn't want to step outside your house when someone pulled up because you told them to pull up. They legit pulled up to your house and you was a chicken shit. You're the one antagonizing people online. You're the one that's bragging, calling people broke bums, this and that, when those are the same people that make sure you have a roof over your head. You shouldn't even have, because your children don't even have a bed. If I had kids, imagine, if I had kids, I would make sure my kids are taken care of. If I was making all of this money, you shouldn't come first. Your kids should come first. It's mad weird that people have to sit here and hold shit over my head from 4 fucking years ago, but the same people doing the same shit, they don't say shit to them. Oh, at least they have a house. Okay, well then, if that's the case, and I'm not trying to say I want to be homophobic or transphobic, but what if I was to do that constantly, to rage bait and do all the shit they're doing? You can't say shit to me then. If they're allowed to do it, then so am I. Right? In that sense, which I would never. I'm not going to stoop to rage baiting because it gets people money. I don't have to do that. It's hypocrisy at its finest. Y'all literally support these stupid people. I don't get it. Fly Soldier, right? The same person that, trigger warning, beats up his girlfriend is literally on live making thousands of dollars for what? While being incestuous with his brother. Making OF videos with his own brother. But yeah, you guys sit here and give them thousands of dollars. I don't know. It's just something off about these people. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm thirsty. I was drinking water. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I'm jealous of people that rage bait to get money. That's why I would rather not make that amount of money. I don't have to be prejudiced towards anyone to make money. I don't have to be homophobic towards anyone to make money. I don't have to insult another culture to make money. That's the difference between me and them. You see, I would rather much make money organically, whether people want to support or not. You don't have to send gifts. You can. No one's forcing you to. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to send gifts. You don't have to do nothing. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. I'm still on live, even though I didn't get a bunch of gift points. Like, people always say I'm on here for the money. Okay, I would have left a long time ago. The difference between me and them is that they got their money in a horrible way. Do you think that's going to last for long? I mean, with a bunch of brainless people that live in America, I'm pretty sure would. Because there's always someone dumb enough to give them money. Otherwise, I wouldn't believe it. You can't build your platform off of that and expect to keep your platform going. You can't. That's like Shay, right? Apple Store girl. Talked so much shit because I don't know if she was talking shit about me. Because people said she always went live on Bigo and talked shit about me. And my issue being is that, well, what the fuck are you doing on live streams? Robbing people for money for wigs? Whenever I've asked for money for anything, that's exactly what it went to. But I still get called a fucking scammer. But some of these people come back and scam you constantly. Like OMG Terrence and Austin Tamargo, give me $1, give me $1, I need $1, give me $1. Just like Jasmine, give me $1, I need $1. And you guys are stupid enough to play into their drama. I don't think for 1 second Diamond and Killer are actually suing Jasmine. I think it's all for the drama. I think they're all in on it because if you're suing Jasmine, why are you live with Jasmine? Knowing that she SA'd her grandpa, trigger warning, and her cousin. Y'all are just as fake as she is. Going on live streams, battling with Jasmine in the box. Like, you battle the most problematic people, and you want me to sit here, because those videos came on my For You page that they both went to the courts. I'll believe it when I see it. When you cut her completely off and you don't battle Jasmine no more, I will 100% believe your stories to be true. Otherwise, I don't believe you guys. All of you are in a cash grab. That's what it is. It's entertainment purposes. If I had 3 people to go in cahoots with me like that, imagine portraying yourself to be the smelly one. You want people to think you take no showers, which it's not even really a character because your mom told you that you really needed to take a shower, and you literally are trying to portray this character like you're the smelly one that can't pay no bills. And the other 2 are just like the ones straggling behind you because they're getting clout. And this is not a call out to Killer or Diamond. This is just saying, like, I've been on social media long enough to know what is fake. Like, we all know that's a skit. It's not real. And until you really press charges on her, I'll believe it. Until you really cut her off from going live, I'll really believe it. There is no way you're going to sit here and tell me Jasmine could hack Diamond's page and go live on it. That's a lie. You guys saw dollar signs. You literally have this girl out here doing the same thing one person did, but literally portraying as being homeless when all the time she had a place. And then using people's money to go to a Nicki Minaj concert while she's legit homeless. Making a mockery of homeless people. This is what she's got people thinking homeless people are being portrayed online as. And it's disgusting behavior. It's disgusting behavior for you to allow her to literally fake being homeless, knowing all the dang time she had a place to live when she left her mom's place. Mind you, she left her mom's place willingly. Her mom did not throw her out. She left her mom's place because her mom found out, trigger warning, that she touched her grandpa. That's why. And there is someone who literally wrote in someone's comment section under the video where they address her addressing me and literally told the truth. Her mom did not kick her out. She left. You made yourself homeless, which I knew it was all for a show. She wanted to become homeless so she could do it as content. Being homeless is not content, sweetie. It's a hard life for some people that can't afford to live. And for you to portray and pretend like you was being homeless, also you could get people to feel sorry for you. You wanted people to feel sorry for you that you was homeless when you really wasn't, and you had a place the whole time. Once you left your mom's house, you always had a place. It's not something that you just come online and say, tee, it's real life for people. Real life. It's not just, I wish I could just become homeless for content. I'm homeless because I can't really afford to live. But you who can't afford to live, or you who had a place with your mom, chose to be homeless for content. That's disgusting. I'm sick and tired of people using homeless people for content. Like, I always see those videos that are like, they're wasting all the food. They show the person pouring a gallon of syrup over these giant pancakes, wasting all the syrup. Then they go to show that they poured syrup, but only to make like pancakes to give out to the homeless. Of course, yes, they're doing those videos because it helps them feed the homeless. But then again, you're doing the same thing the other people are doing, and you're not genuinely feeding the homeless because you're feeding the homeless. You're doing it because you're making money off of that type of content. That's like the one person who was shitty and told this guy, I'll give you a box of pizza if you do that. I don't remember what it was. Then he took the pizza back, like the one guy that went to Wendy's and said, are you hungry? Do you need me to get anything? And went in to Wendy's, bought what the guy wanted, and ate the food right in front of this homeless guy. And literally, because he asked the guy what he wanted, and then ate his food right in front of him. Like, I'm sick and tired of homeless people being made or used as some sort of joke. Homeless people are not a joke. It's real life. And I'm thankful I have a car to sleep out of, but a lot of homeless people here are sleeping out of tents. Some people don't even have tents. I saw one guy sleeping in front of the door building with a visor as a blanket because that's all he had was that silver visor thing that you put in your car door, a giant visor. Like, the stuff that I see, like people literally with thin blankets sleeping out front of buildings, and here you are pretending to be homeless for the internet because you and your friends are making money. It's a cash grab. It's a cash grab. It's literally a cash grab. People that I heard talk about tea and claim they have morals are the same people going live with someone that got called out for SA. And I was shocked because when I saw her live with her, I was like, do you know who that is that you're live with? I don't know. To me, it's all weird. To me, it doesn't make sense. Like, you just allowed this person to do that. Hey, let me get some heat going. Let me get the heat going. People just hate it and then call it jealousy. So you're literally supporting a racist person, and you just told me that's what you did. You just literally told me that you support racist people. Thank you. Thank you. I need to let the heat run. Okay. Oh, I got flagged for bullying and harassment. Who am I bullying? I'm gonna have to end my life and come back. It's gonna die anyway, so I'll probably charge my phone and then I'll come back later. Okay, guys? It told me bullying and harassment. Have a good day or night where you guys are. I'll be back later. I gotta go, because... Have a good day.